What's up, YouTube? We're here with our first upload, and in today's video, we're gonna hit back and triceps. A lot of you guys, a lot of you guys may be wondering why I like to train back and triceps instead of back and biceps, and it's really simple. Whenever you guys train back and biceps together, your biceps are also contributing into your pulling strength, and if you're training them on the same day, you might not get as strong as a lift compared to you lifting with your triceps, because whenever you pull, you don't use your tricep muscles. I recently started bulking. I think I'm in my third week of the bulk, third or fourth week now. I started back in, I think February 13th marked the official date. Either that or March 11th, one of the two. And with that, I've gained about 3 pounds. I started at 169. I'm weighing at about 173 right now. So 4 pounds roughly. It's been going pretty good. My lifts have gone up, strength-wise. I'm doing a lot more weight than I was like a week or two ago. Here I'm doing pull-ups. Oh, I actually swapped or revamped my training style. I used to do, what you call it? It's lat pull downs instead of pull-ups. But then I was like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of doing these lat pull downs. I was doing them for years. I think 4 years I was doing them. But now I'm doing pull-ups because I wanna try them out, and doing them with the weight just looks cooler than sitting down and doing a lat pull down. I haven't been training them that often, so I haven't seen like that much of a change, but I'm sure that with the following weeks I'll see a change. I'm getting a lot stronger with them. I used to only be able to do about 13 pull-ups. I haven't tested my max, but I'm sure I could do more than 20 now. I think I've been training pull-ups for about 2 weeks now, 2-3 weeks. I know the video quality isn't that good. I originally recorded the clips vertically, intended to make them into an Instagram reel. But then I was, you know what, I want to make this into my first YouTube video, and so I made them turn. So now they're horizontal, and they're not as clean as I wanted them to be, but I'll fix that in the next upload. It's another thing I gotta talk about. Yeah, Rick and Morty shirt right there. Then we're gonna hop into some chest supported rows right here. I haven't done these in months, and I'm surprised I can still do the same weight. At this gym I could do 4. At another gym called Fit Nation, I could only do 3 plates. So Fit Nation weights are a little heavier or something. I don't know. These were pretty good, but I don't know if you guys can see to the left of me in this clip, there's a machine. I think it's called chest supported low row. So pretty much you're pulling the weight from bottom to up, so it hits more of your upper back, and I like those a little better. So I've been doing those more often than these, but it's been a while since I hit these, so I wanted to implement them. That's really the only reason why I'm doing them today. Back strength has gone up. Everything's been going up so far. I've been liking the bulk. This is my second ever bulk, actually. I was like 13 when I did my first bulk. I started off at about 119, and I bulked all the way up to 175. By the time I was in my second semester of my freshman year, I weighed 175. And I've been that weight since really to now. But then back in October of 24, is when I started to like kind of fall out of love with the gym, or really just go through the motion. I wasn't really challenging myself. I didn't remind myself of why I started. I was just kind of living. going through the motion. And so from October all the way to like January, I was just, living. I was floating. Wasn't really challenging myself. Didn't have a purpose, any stride. Like I was just living pretty much, right? And then January came around, the New Year's motivation came. You set all these goals. You want to do this, you want to do that. And that's when I started to change or really, question myself. I'm like, why am I going to the gym if I'm not going to go in there and give it my all or have like a vision for it? So come January, I start implementing all these different things. I'll start taking supplements. I'll start a bulk because I was like, you know what? I'm tired of being 175. Yeah, like I was saying before the voiceover was cut. I was tired of weighing at 175. So instead of cutting, because I knew if I cut at this weight, I would be so small, and I don't want to be small. Like, the reason I go to the gym is so that I could look big, right? Because I'm pretty short. I'm 5'7". And if I was just to lose any more weight than that, then I would look fucking small, right? So instead of cutting, I decided to bulk. My goal weight is 180. And I should be there by August if I gain 0.5 pounds a week. So roughly 2 pounds a month. I'm weighing 173 now. If you just keep adding 2 months, 180 to August. And I want to get there. And then eventually, I think I might just end up bulking through the whole rest of the year. See how far I can get. Because I really do want to build a pretty good, mass to me. And then once I'm happy with how wide I look, I'll cut down to, again, 175. Back to where I can have abs again. Yeah, that's the vision. Here I'm doing shrugs with 100 pounds. I usually do barbell, and I do 225 for 6, but someone I'm pretty sure was on the squat rack, so I had to go do dumbbell. Here I'm doing overhead tricep extensions. It's either I do these or I do the dumbbell ones, but I stopped doing these for a while, and then I put them back in this week, and they've been feeling fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I really do feel like a squeeze whenever I go all the way down. I don't feel much of a contraction whenever I go all the way up, but that I think it's called concentric movement or that eccentric. It's the one whenever the weight is going down. That's been feeling really good. And I've the classic push down. Who doesn't love a good push down, right? I like to do mine single arm because I feel more of a contraction in the tricep doing these. Every now and then I do like to implement the straight bar. Those I can go really heavy with those. I think I could do 180 with them. So it feels really good. I can ego boost, We're nearing the end of the workout. You guys should let me know down in the comments if you guys like this type of content. If you guys prefer the chill talk, the chiller voiceover, or if you guys prefer maybe a mic'd up, or what you guys want to hear me talk about. If you guys want to hear me talk about all the lifting terms and what this does and what this will do for you, or how you should train, or yada yada, or if you guys just prefer me yapping into the mic.